been trying to go live for like 10 minutes. And for whatever the reason, it wasn't working. So I'm sorry, guys. I was trying to come true. But it wasn't letting me. Either way, I'm here now, okay? Nothing can stop me because I'm all the way up. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Tea Talk Thursday Tarot. Y'all know I switched it around because it used to be Tea Talk Thursday, but it just turned into being about tarot. So Tea Talk Thursday Tarot. Welcome. All right, guys. So I had to look. Y'all know I don't even make excuses for being late anymore. Shit, I'm on CP time. But I tried to go live. It wouldn't go live. So I tried to stop it and start it again. And then it switched me over to stream. I tried to do stream. Stream didn't work. So then I had to go get my tea. I had to get my tea. So because it is tea talk, this is the tea. Y'all want to know what the tea is today? This is the green tea with the coconut. Y'all remember? I had this before. These are for the Harney and Sons fine teas. You know I love their peppermint tea. Anyway, had to do it all, guys. Had to light our candle for our protection to keep it popping. Now I'm about to light our sage to cleanse our space from all negativity and keep it popping. Then we're going to get our tarot going and see what's going on with y'all. That's what I love about white sage. For those of you that are new to the channel, welcome to this space. My name is Amber Hill. I am the Psychic Life Coach. I am a certified life coach that just happens to be a psychic. So I always say, come on in, don't be shy. Say hi. Okay? So today we're going to do our group reading. I hope that this day finds you guys all in a great, beautiful, emotional space of peace, love, and acceptance. Let's go ahead and set our intentions. So let's see. Okay. All right, let's go, guys. Bless this space from all hurt, harm, and danger. Bless all who resides here, all who comes within her four walls. Keep this home safe from all hurt, harm, and danger. Anything that is not of love and light cannot reside here. Bless my viewers with peace, love, prosperity, clarity. Give them all the desires of their hearts and their needs. Allow them to get more centered and focused and at peace. All right. I hope you guys took a moment to breathe with me. And let's see. So we're going to let this just go ahead and burn while we're doing what we do. Let's go ahead and get our reading together. All right. Coconut green tea is very interesting, to say the least. It's a coconutty light tea. Me likey. But I miss my peppermint. I got to get my peppermint tea back on deck. For sure. For sure. Here we go. All right. All right. This is interesting. Okay, guys. This is a very interesting reading, to say the least. It's going to be very interesting to see how this comes out. Let me see what's going on. Okay, here we go. I'm going to add up our numbers so that we have those together. 10, 17, 17, 12, which was 10, 17, 12. This is 9 and 9, 18, 27, and 8. Okay. I got it. I got our numbers, guys. Let's get it. Hey, Dead Mirror. Hello. Welcome. Just in time. I'm about to begin. That's a deep name, Dead Mirror. Deep. Here we go. Okay. So the first card that comes up is the Sacrifice card, and it's the number 12. The number 12 in numerology speaks to the number 3. The number 3 is advancement, expansion. And I always say advancement is, or expansion is growth, change. And it's the Sacrifice card, and it's upside down. I'm doing well. How are you? My hands is ashy. I just felt like I heard sandpaper. Goodness gracious. So anyway, I felt like the Sacrifice card is upside down, which is making me feel that somebody is not doing enough, is not sacrificing enough of their time, their energy, maybe some of their money to start achieving some of the things that they want to see. A lot of these cards are in reverse, which is very odd. I get usually some cards in reverse, but not damn near all of them except for 2 cards. So sometimes reverse isn't bad, especially if the card is not necessarily that great, but sometimes they are good. So let's keep going. So it definitely states that somebody is not doing enough to sacrifice themselves, sacrifice for whatever it is that they need, whether that's in their relationships, that's in themselves to achieve their goals. They're not. Also, the next card we have here is the Deception and Envy card, and it's the number 7. Okay, and it is also in reverse. And what that's telling me is that somebody recently, when I say recently, it could be anywhere from a month to a couple weeks ago, but that somebody really experienced some deception and envy, okay? And this could have been deception within a relationship, within a friendship. It could have also been some envy within a friendship or whatever, or someone else. And the number 7 is about spirituality. It's about self-sacrifice. It's about mastery of self, wisdom, and insight. And when I see that, that makes me feel that whatever deception and envy was going on, you yourself figured it out. You yourself found out about it, not so much that someone else had came and told you about it, meaning wasn't like friends and family came to you and told you. This is you tapping into who you are and listening to your intuition and instincts about some bull, and you came to that yourself. Okay. The fact that the card is in reverse is a good thing because it says that you're starting to come up out of that hurt place. This could have happened last year, could have happened a couple months ago. It doesn't matter. But the fact that it's in reverse says that you're no longer in that very hurt place that you were when it first happened. And that's growth, right? So the next thing I see is victory and success. And this too has the number 6 that again speaks to self sacrifice, being responsible, loyalty. It also speaks to appreciation. And this is the card that deals in your passion and your inspiration, your aspiration. The card of this is dealing in the things that you're passionate about and that you love. Okay. This card is in reverse also. So definitely something as it relates to your dream or something that you know you want to do, you're not sacrificing enough. You're not putting enough in to what you say you want to do and what you say you want to be. Okay? You're going to have to sacrifice. That means if you say you really want to have a business, baby, you can't just be YOLOing your money out here. You're going to have to tighten up and you're going to have to do what you need to do. And maybe you may have to work longer hours at work, or maybe you're going to have to not be eating out all the time and buying stuff. Maybe you need to tighten up on your finances as well. And I definitely see that because guess what? We have firm foundation when it comes to your money, when it comes to, this is the money card, money, business opportunities, your career, firm foundation on it. Okay. The number 4 speaks to stable situations, planning. And guess what? It's in reverse. This is telling me that somebody is just not being a good steward of their money. They're not doing the right things with their money. Now, sometimes you can be great at paying the bills, but then the extra money, you just blow it. I know I've been guilty of that one. But still, solid foundation is saying that you're a good manager of your money, and this card is in reverse. So this is saying that there's some instability as it relates to your money, whether the instability is caused because of you or whether the instability is caused because of your money being upside down right now, okay? Either way, either way, you got to do better with your money, okay? Now, I see the authority card. Again, more about foundation and stability. The number 4 again, solid foundation, stability, okay? Planning. The authority card. This is in reverse as well. That's what I said. I see a lot of reverse cards, okay? What does that mean? That means that the qualities that you need to possess to get yourself about this situation, you're going to need to be strong. You're going to need to be determined. You're going to have to tap into that characteristics of an authority figure. That person that gets shit done, that does what needs to be done, handles what needs to be handled. Be strong, be determined, be confident in yourself, and believe in yourself. And that card is upside down right now. So I don't know if this issue is definitely surrounding your confidence in yourself, believing that you can do it and you can make shit happen, but you can make it happen, okay? You can make it happen. Too much in my head. I need to come down a little more. Well, now I didn't cut my damn head off. All right. Maybe I should leave it alone, right? Leave it alone. Leave it alone. That's good. All right. So, needs to happen. Also, now we have the material harvest card. Again, this is the card of money. This is the card of prosperity. This is the card of, your money increasing. The number 9 speaks to completion. It speaks the end of something, and usually transition and transformation. This card is in reverse. So the opposite of material harvest says that you're getting ready to really experience some tightening of your money, okay? Your money is definitely, you might find yourself having some really huge bills or situations that may be coming up that may be pulling your money from you, okay? So you have to be very, 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 very careful about that, okay? So I definitely feel like you're going to experience some tightening. I don't know if that's an issue within your employment, in your job, or there's going to be some things that are going to come up that's going to really start tapping your money. Okay, so that's why it's good to tighten up so that you can be able to weather the storm. The next thing that I see here is the number 5 for wisdom and understanding. Okay, and the wisdom card has 2 different meanings. Oh, look at the puppy. I swear I never saw that puppy before. Oh, so cute. I only saw the family before. That's weird. Okay, anyway, the wisdom card, the number 5. The number 5 speaks to change, it speaks to an alignment. This is definitely, and I can tell that here, this says that you're going through a change right now. You're going through some type of a shifting, whether it's a change in jobs, a change in relationships, or whatever that case may be. But you are shifting right now. Okay. And because you are experiencing a shift, it's saying that you really should look for a mentor. Look for someone that you can talk to, that can give you some advice, that can guide you. You want to look for someone who is wise. Okay, so the wisdom card speaks to a mentor. So if you're trying to start your own business, or you're trying to get going with a dream, a wish, a plan of yours, you want to find a really good mentor. Okay, and that mentor is going to be someone who is a very well-rounded person. They're spiritual, or they have a good solid foundation in spirituality. They're educated. They are possibly have their own businesses and stuff. They're just a very well-rounded, someone who's got some book smarts, but they also got some street smarts. So they're just a very well-rounded person. Okay, this is someone you can go to, you can ask advice from, and can hopefully help you with some opening the door for some resources, or point you in the right direction. Okay, to get you going. The other thing about the wisdom card is right now you are experiencing some changes in your life, so this is the time to make sure that you make very wise decisions. Okay, do not go out here making emotional decisions and shit like that. This is where you want to be you want to learn from your past mistakes. If you've done some similar shit and you done jumped out there without a safety net and it crashed and burned in your face with gasoline draws on, this is not the time to do the same shit. Okay, learn from your past mistakes. Okay, and before you let the money kind of, the money, they're saying I can make all this money, and then you run off and just do it on that, not understanding that last time you did that shit, it didn't work out like that. So maybe this time you want to make sure you got a really nice safety net, so that way if that happens, you're going to be okay financially. Okay, so learn from your past mistakes, lean on your experience from what you already went through. Okay, and accelerated motion. Accelerated motion says that if you do that, it says that the number 8, it says it is a very powerful, it is the overwhelming feeling, and it deals in power and control and materialism. And that says that this is the card of your passion. See? Are you okay? Sound like she wiped out. You okay? She lives. Okay. Make sure accelerated motion. Okay. What this says is that once you make up your mind that you are going to move forward with this dream, with this goal that you have, that it's going to take off for you. Doors are going to open for you. Things are really going to take off for you. Okay. And that's what it's saying. This is the card of your inspiration, your aspirations, your passions, and things of that nature. You feeling these cards, Dead Mirror? Beautiful. Beautiful. And that's what it's saying. Get you a mentor, tighten up on your money, get your goals, stay focused, and you're going to have accelerated motion. Shit is going to happen It's going to go fast. I mean, that's all it really takes is for you to have a made up mind and be committed to the outcome, and nothing's going to stop you. And it's just going to go. It's going to flow and it's going to go for you. And this is another card as it relates to foundation and achievements, and number 4. Okay. Number 4 again, planning, solid foundation, stable situations. Okay. Foundations and achievements. Not gonna lie, this card is upside down. Normally, when I see that card, it always makes me feel like the things that you want, the things that you want, the family, the relationship, the dream, have the home, have the family, white picket fence, with the cars and everything that you want, that you're going to get it. But right now, it's not that way. This card is upside down. This is making me feel like you do have some instability going on in your life right now. And maybe right now is just not the time for the relationship and things like that to happen. Buying a home, getting all that. Those are great goals. But right now, it can't happen because of the instability that you're having in your life. Okay? The number that I got for you was 64, which of course in numerology comes to the number 10, and which equals the number 1. The number 1 always speaks to new beginnings. You are definitely in a transition right now. There is a new beginning. Things are starting to shift for you. But the most important thing is it's important that you have courage right now, okay? Don't let your situation get you down and get you discouraged. That if you just have the courage and believe in yourself and have the self-esteem to follow your dreams of what you want to do and do the work to get there, you will have what you want. But new beginnings, it is time. If you want to change your life right now, you can change it. But you got to be the one to do it. No one's going to come. No fairy is going to come and tap you on the head and magically shit is just going to be there. You're going to put that work in, which means if you want it, then you're going to have to sacrifice for it. Okay, sacrifice your time hanging out with your friends, sacrifice your money from going out here and spending on shit that don't, I say most people spend money on shit that goes in their mouth and out their ass. Like spend it on something that you can have something to possibly leave behind for your family or for your, if you have children, or just leave a legacy. It takes sacrifice. It takes sacrifice. Me being a business entrepreneur, having 2 businesses, not bragging, stating, shit ain't been, it's been a struggle. But I'm doing what I love to do, and I'm my boss, and ain't nobody telling me when to freak, to punch a clock and come in. Does that mean that, when you work for someone else, as long as you come to work and do your job, you got a guaranteed check, you might got some benefits? That's true. There is a sense of security that comes from that. But there's a sense of fucking peace when you got your own shit. When you clock and do it. I don't mind putting in 50, 60 hours a week, 70 hours a week for my stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's a different way you think and you move when you're your own boss. If I need to take today off and because I'm sick, I can take today off and lay in the bed. Okay? Because even when I'm laying in the bed, I can still thug it out and still be promoting and creating a flyer to promote my businesses. So there's always something you can do. I put this thing up when I knew I needed to do something with myself, I made some flyers in my bedroom. So the first thing I see when I wake up was this picture, this thing here that said, what will your legacy be? Because I needed to know that I was going to leave more behind than just debt for my children. I was like, what would your legacy be? The other thing in the bathroom, I said, do one thing today that will get you closer to your goal. Just one. And that's where you got to go too. Work for what you want. Be willing to sacrifice your time, your energy, your sleep. Willing to sacrifice hanging out. because you know you got to get up that money for that license, that permit. That's what you do. Okay? That's what you do. Yeah. Okay. So one of the angel cards, I use 3 decks in my cards, and when I do my cards. First one is the number 13. Remember, 13 again. Here we go with these 4s. Somebody definitely has been experiencing some instability. Maybe you're in a relationship, the shit is up and down. You don't know which way it's going. You live somewhere. Maybe you've been living with other people. Like, you just don't have your own shit. There's some instability going on. You don't really know what's next. This is the perfect place to begin. Okay? So it says peace. Again, the number 13 is 4. Stable situations, solid foundation. Okay? Planning. The card is peace. Release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. You have got to stop holding on to people, places, and things that don't mean you no good. People, places, and things that are stopping you from living your best life, from being the best version of yourself. People, places, and things. Guess what? You can leave right now, come back in 5 years. Them same people gonna be doing the same shit. Okay, if not worse. There is release that needs to happen. Stop holding on to the past. Stop holding on to dead things, including relationships. If it's not growing, if it doesn't fulfill you, if it doesn't make you want to be the best version of yourself for them, what is the point? Release it. I promise you, no matter how much you love them, love yourself, because there's something better for you. There's more for you in this world. Knight of Raphael, romantic, dramatic, poetic, and introspective. Committed romantic relationships, being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. I'm not going to lie, this card was in reverse. That's what I'm saying right now. It just feels like this is not the time to really focus on relationships. This is the time to focus on you getting your shit together for you, so that you can do what you need to do. Everybody that come with you can't go with you, okay? And there's something greater that you were born to do and that you need to be doing. Page of Gabriel, energetic, brave, optimistic, and playful. Follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge. Opportunities for excitement and adventure, okay? There are going to be some things that are going to come up for you. It's time. Even the Psychic Tarot said it. Sacrifice your accelerated motion. It's time. You're ready. You can do it. You just have to believe in yourself. You just got to find the courage inside of yourself to know that now is your time. There will always be things that come up that will prevent us from wanting to move forward and do what we know we need to do. Things will always be there. There is no right time. The right time is when you make up your mind that you're ready to do it. Okay? And opportunities for excitement and adventure. Okay? So who knows? There may be some situations where you're going to be getting an invite to an event or something that maybe you would not have been able to even afford yourself, but someone's going to open the door to be able to invite you, and you're going to be able to experience some amazing things. It's going to be a great ride. Here we go. 3 of Raphael. Again, 3 speaks to expansion. It speaks to advancement. Expansion, growth as a human. Expansion as it relates to career, as it relates to business, as it relates to getting out there and people knowing who you are and you being able to meet people. Meeting people that are on the same frequency as you can open up the door where people will be like, oh, I've been looking for someone who's a photographer. Oh, I got a friend. He does really good work. It'll open the door. Okay. So there is some expansion getting ready to happen. There is advancement for you. Okay. Reasons to celebrate. Okay. A community of friends. What did I just say? Happy announcements regarding relationships or children. Okay. Now, not gonna front. That again was in reverse. It is not the time for relationships. Not the time for relationships. But there are going to be some announcements that are going to be happening. And like I said, there's going to be some situations. This is the time to focus on you and yourself. And we're going to pull our final card. Final card, guys. Final card. It's time to follow your passion. It's time to believe in yourself. It's time to let go of the excuses of all the reasons why you can't do it. A lot of times we focus on the money. Oh, I don't have the money. I don't have the money. But if you really add up how much money you done spent on eating out, baby, you done had that money 50 million times over. And a lot of times it's not even about the money, because there are people with money that want to find people that they believe in and back them. They're like, I got the money. I just don't know the business I want to back. Yeah. Just have your vision and know what you're doing. More than, oh, this is just what I want to do. No more than that. Do your work. Do your research. I want to open this up. Statistics shows me in my area that this is something that people are into. Get your facts. So if you run across that person with that money, there it is. Here we go. 10 of winter. 10 again is new beginning. The resolution of difficulties. A weight lifted off your shoulders. The end of addiction or codependency. That means that it's time for us to let go of some things that have been holding us back. It's time for us to move forward. It's time for us to do what we need to do. It's time for us to want more for ourselves and want better for ourselves. Okay, let me see. 13, 16, 10, 26, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8. Number 8, power, control, opportunity, and also materialism. This is the time for us to focus on ourselves, to do our work, to do all the things that we're supposed to do. Okay? I don't know. Does anybody have any feedback about the reading? If not, that's going to be it for this show. For those who tuned in, for those who will watch this later, I think this was a really important message that someone or someone's needed to hear and understand that it's time now for you to do what is best for you. It is time for you to stop living in the past and stop living in excuses and save yourself. You know, yeah, we all wish we could hit the lottery, but it's simpler than that. You just got to be willing to do the work. Okay? Do the work. Then everything is going to work out for you. Let's say, I'm so happy. I hope you guys have an amazing week. Tune in tomorrow on Facebook Live at 9 a.m. And guess what? That's where I'll be. We're going to turn up over there for sure. All right? So remember, don't work outside in, work inside out. Begin within. Peace and love. Have an amazing day. Out.